All right, so I'm on a few minutes early. Decided I'm not going to use this. Maybe I'll just take it apart. And I will put it up here. I'm good, Tenny. How are you doing? So for a little bit of this, who's here? Ophelia. I didn't remove you as a moderator. I'm not sure what happened there, Ophelia. You'll have to come back on. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if other moderators can remove other people's mods, but yeah, go on to another one of my lives when I'm doing one and we'll check it out. This one I can't add you as a mod. Oh, thank you, Ophelia. Yeah, this one I can't add you as mod because I'm using a different app than YouTube. So, and today we're painting. So what I'm going to be doing is mixing my paints that I'm going to be using, and that part I'll leave my screen up. And then once I actually do the painting, then I'm going to fold my screen down. Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, so just because I'm still getting used to things and trying to do new things, I am going to not take color requests today. Sorry about that if that's what you're hoping for. But I have to get rid of some of this stuff. I'm just trying to do all sorts of different things. Thank you so much. Yeah. I enjoy painting and I enjoy having people hang out with me while I paint. So I really want this color again. I love the turquoise color. I think I'm going to scrape this out a little bit here. So how are you guys doing today? And if you haven't said hi, please feel free to say hello. Yeah, I love the color. It looks really good with the purple color that I did before, which I'll do again. But I just want to get as few chunks as I can in here. But I like to reuse things. So my last couple paintings didn't quite turn out the way I wanted to, so I'm just practicing because the one of the things with this style of painting is getting the consistency or the thickness of the paint correct. And I'm just back to practicing again. So watching other YouTubers and hey, Miss Sam, how's it going? My friends are being so mean. I'm sorry, Ophelia. I don't know why people end up being mean, but I think sometimes we need breaks from friends, you know? Because today, all of us, right? We can spend way too much time with our friends because of the internet, right? We can play games with each other. We can chat constantly, which before we didn't have that issue back in the day. Oh, I'm already out of this already. I'm going to do some painting on a tile again. I'm going to start out that one. Keep going, Kathleen. You are doing amazing. Thank you very much, Ophelia. Miss M, how are you doing? So we are going to, where did I put my, okay. You're doing okay? Have you had supper yet? I'm supposing you would, seeing it's at 7:30 there. All right, so we are going to start on small tiles. And then I'm hoping to move to a bigger, what's it called? I can't think. Well, anyhow, we're going to pour first, mix some stuff. I cannot think very well, so bear with me. I'm going to do one that's going to be water mixed with the paint. And then I'm just going to put a tiny bit of Floetrol just so that it's not just water, because I'm not big on spending money right now. So, and it's all good. You can use water and Floetrol. I just tried to put the same amount of water as Floetrol, and I'm going to stir those together. Because what Floetrol does is it eliminates the brush strokes and any strokes that aren't great. Hey, Google. Where are you from again, Google, and what's your name? You're funny. That's a little bit too thick. I forget where you're from, Google. Thanks for being here. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, he's joking. He's joking. I just have a lot of people from Pakistan and India on my. Oh, you're from England. That's what I thought. Your name is John Honey. Okay, John Honey. So I have 2 Johns from England that come onto my channel. Miss M thought you were very funny. I told my husband what you said earlier, and he laughed too. So I'll have to tell him your new one, unless he's watching, then he'll see it. But he's not feeling well today, so that's very hilarious. Ophelia, where are you from again? And Tenny, where are you from again? Sorry. I'm just trying to remember where everybody's from. Miss M's from the United States. I'm from Canada. Oh, I got as other John from the UK would call it oopie goopies, but this is too thin. So I'm going to have to add more Floetrol, whether I want to or not. So are you originally from England, John? Or did you live somewhere else first? Guess how old I am. Well, if you're under 18, I don't want to guess how old you are, because I don't want people to know how old you are. There we go. That's better. Still not quite thick enough, I don't think, but it'll do. I'll just make them all the same like that one. I do like my burgundy colors, so if you guys haven't put a like on my channel yet, feel free to do so. Help out the algorithm to come and join me. My friend Judith, who's normally on here, she's also from Canada. She's been sick for the last few days, so she won't be joining me tonight. right, this looks more brown than burgundy, doesn't it? Maybe it's just because it's dark in here. Let me see. We will just put this here. Garbage. I won't tell you, but guess. No, I'm not going to guess. Because if you're under 18, I don't want to guess. Because I don't want others to. This is a safe place, right? That's why I call it Kathleen's safe place. I want it to be safe, and I just got paint on my head for everybody. So, so yes. Oh, I've only got 2 people here. That's okay. I'm going to do this one the exact same as I did the other one. Water and then Floetrol. So hopefully we'll capture some more of an audience tonight. If not, it's okay. Just kind of practicing. I'm not a professional at this. I'm just learning new techniques and to get things to. Leonard, you're going to have to lay down, please. Get my paintings to be a little bit better. And for other style of paintings, I need to buy some more items, just like napkins. I just ran out of those. Well, these are going to be really watery. I don't know if I want them that watery, so we'll see. I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. So I've got burgundy, teal, and we're going to do purple again, I think. Turquoise, not teal. Yeah, I want this to be a safe place for you, so. We're just going to, I'm thinking I want a little bit darker purple, do I? I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, you don't have to apologize. I just want to make sure that, that you're good, because the internet is a fun place, but not always the safest place. Please like and subscribe, because Kathleen is truly a wonderful person. Thank you very much, Ophelia. Please feel free to say hello wherever you're from. I'm just mixing my paints right now. And we're going to do a small tile like I normally do. And then after I do a couple of those, I'm going to do a large, whatchamacallit. You're still here watching? Awesome, yes, Em. After I do a couple small tiles, then I'm going to do a canvas like I've been doing, but this time, hopefully, on the canvas, I will actually get it to the what I want it, So, I don't know what this is. Glitterific, trusted quality. Oh, folk fart. Acrylic paint. Probably bought this like 4 years ago. Assuming it's probably it's too dry. All right, so I'm going to pour my base coat in here. So I'm going to put it down a little bit so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I already have everything that I want in here. I'm going to see if this color, if I like it. If not, I'll add some other colors to it. I'm going to do enough so that I can also, well, if I don't use all of it, I can just pour it back in here, right? No, don't want that in there. Okay. So normally I have my friend Judith here paint or doing her crafts with me, but she's not feeling well. So nice. All right, let's check out the consistency of this one here. We'll see if it's the same as the other ones. I don't want it. That's probably how the other ones should be too, but I don't know. Because they're really thin. I'm really not sure what I was thinking. Wasn't thinking. Maybe that's what I was doing, is not thinking. This one might even be too, like, way thinner. Yeah. So I might end up making quite a bit of paint. I'm going to add some red paint in there. This one sounds like I've already prepped it, so might be okay. Make it a different color shade of burgundy. Probably should have brought my lamp in here, which I didn't do, but well, it's better than it was, but I still need more paint. Yeah, I made them way too thin. It's better. So I think what I'm going to do, it's not like terrific, but it's better. So I think what I'm going to do is just add more paint in all of these. This turquoise is almost gone because I like it so much. So I'll just add pool blue to this color. Oops. Yeah, nice. Okay. It's better than it was anyhow. We'll see how it turns out. I might make my base coat or cloud coat a little bit thinner. I'm not, or maybe I just won't use one, you know? I don't know. You don't always need a base coat. Basically what the base coat does, or the cloud coat does, is it allows your paint to stretch more because it will roll over each other as you're stretching it. But I just gotta grab another purple here. But purple. Yeah. I might, I don't know. Don't know. Just experimenting. Just experimenting. The one that I really want to experiment with and do more with is creo que tiene que salir. There, that one is thicker. All right, so that's thicker. I'm going to add a different red to the red. I don't know how much I have left. I'm feeling a little down tonight. I'm sorry. I hope that you're able to feel a little bit more up as we paint. Or maybe you want to draw when at the same time as I'm painting. Get your mind off of everything. I know that I do a live at the same time as some of the other people in our community, so I didn't know that until after I started doing my regular lives, but there's so few spaces now to do lives, so it's still a little bit too thin, too watery. I wonder if I'm just going to pour these right back into the bottles. I almost feel like it. And then just shake it up, and then I'll pour it back in here because I've got paint in here already. Just be here with me as I just organize and all right. So I'm going to shake this one up. Have you been spending more time with your family, Miss Sam? Like you had promised yourself? Have you been taking time for you? Pampering yourself? I hope so. All right. And actually, I just want to, I don't know. We're just going to do this. My burgundy one is here. These are colors that I quite like. So sometimes they're easier to handle when they're in the bottles. So I'm just going to put them back in the bottles. Seeing as the bottles are almost only half full, I think that's fine. I am so tired because I stayed up all night. Well, that's not a good idea, Miss Ophelia. You kept your promise to yourself? Awesome. So what other activities do you like to do apart from hanging out with me and Dora and other people on YouTube? Is there anything else that is just for you that is an activity? That's what all I'm saying. The only reason I'm saying that, though, is because my doctor told me. And the reason is we all need dopamine, And especially in this time, season with the very, the weather is just so cloudy and gloomy. I think we need more extra dopamine because we're already getting all that dopamine outside during the summer or springtime. More summer, I would assume, because sometimes we go out a little bit more often, right? All right, I'm going to get another color here as well. Find another bottle. I'm hoping these will be the right consistency, and I hope I won't have too much here. Who am I missing here? I've got 1, 2, 3 colors. These are the colors that I'm going to be using. And I just mixed a few colors. So those aren't, if I showed you the name, that's not the actual name because I've added different colors in with them. Different shades of purple, turquoise, and burgundy. And I need one more color. Now, does anybody have an idea for a color? Because I won't mind some ideas for colors. I'm thinking I want to do a metallic one. So is that too thick? Yeah, too thick and dry. There. Where's my phone? Okay, I've got my chit chat for Monday the 20th booked now. Cheerleading all the way. I got a scholarship. Good for you. That is so exciting. I'm very proud of you, Ophelia. Yeah, this is like rock because I've had it for so many years. That's very exciting. You are so awesome at motivating people, Miss M. I really, truly like that. Really, truly. Should I do white? Is that what other color I should do, guys? Let me know. These are the colors that I'm using. Kind of. I added other colors in. Yellow, orange. Anybody? Anybody? All right. I will choose. Should have another. I've got 2 dark colors, 1 light color. I should have 1 more light color. I don't know if I want silver. Silver or gold? Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to do a puddle pour. Thinking silver. Or maybe gold. I don't know. What do you think? Either the silver or the silver or the gold. Miss M, are you still here? Ophelia, Tenny, who's all still here? Okay, well, I will choose my own then, but I'm just not sure. Maybe I will do gold. Yep, gold it is. We're doing gold. So I am going to mix it in here. I'm going to try to do the same consistency as the other ones, but it's hard to know if they're the same consistency when they're in the bottles. So we're going to start like we did with the other ones. A little bit of water and Floetrol. I'll mix those, then I'll add the colored paints to it. And then we'll go from there and see how it is. So I'm just, like I said, I am doing basically experiments right now to see what will work and what will not work. So I said we're going to do gold. So I'm going to, in all of my colors, I have added more than just one color to make the colors. So this has pool blue and turquoise. This has purple and violet, maybe another purple. I'm not sure. This has red and burgundy. A couple colors, different shades of red. And this one is going to have gold. It's a metallic. And it's going to have some champagne pearl, which just adds a little bit, another nice shade to it. You're still here? Thanks, Miss M. Oh, that one is quite goopy. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. That's better. That almost looks like a similar color to the gold, but if you're here joining me today, feel free to say hello. Now let's see how thick this is. It's quite thin, so I'm going to put it into my, not my gold one because I've got lots of that, into the champagne pearl color. And my hopes is that it's a little bit a better consistency as well as easier to handle. So we're just going to shake this up. Hopefully I don't have a lot of goopy goopies or paint boogers or whatever you want to call it. All right, so this was turquoise. All right. Excuse me. So I'm trying to decide if I want to put just a small layer of cloud on the bottom. I might do that. Just like it's probably going to move fine even without it, but I'm just going to put a little bit down. Although it's, I don't know, maybe it's too thick. I think it might be too thick. Well, we're just going to do a little bit anyhow. I forgot that until I started pouring it down. It's a little bit too thick for my liking, for what I'm wanting to do, so we're just going to spread it around. Now this layer, like I said, is just to help things move. So we'll see. And I'm just experimenting some more because that's what I do. And it takes a while to learn something. For me, anyhow. Some people might learn them very quickly, but the people that I had started at the same time with on my other channel, it's called Sassy's Art and Fashion, which feel free to check out if you haven't already. Which, yeah, it's an old channel. And I'm slowly reposting old videos, but I think I need to get a little bit more consistent with that channel. I've only got 28 subscribers on that one, so I really never did too much with it. But if I can get up to 50 on that one, then I can go live with that as well, and just little by little grow that channel as well. But anyhow, we're gonna see. I don't know if I should have done that or not. Guess we'll find out, right? Only time will tell. So I'm going to put these up here just so you can kind of see what we're working with. I don't want it in front of what I'm doing though. Okay. Trying to decide. I think I'll do a dark and a light, and then on top of them, I was watching somebody else. I cannot remember the title or the name of the person because it was a new channel I was watching. Hadn't watched it before. But he used black and white. Now I'm not using black and white today. And then he used pink and blue. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do purple and blue and then red and gold. No. I really like the turquoise and the gold together. So anyhow, but we're just going to start out here. And here, and here. I don't know. And as always, if I don't like it, we can fix it, right? Exactly. There's other things we can do. Go from one technique to another. Okay. Now we're going to go on top of these. This is called a puddle pour. And I'm thinking I might go back up here with my overhead live. Just to make sure that my time is well spent. For YouTube's sake, that is. Okay, one moment. What are we doing here? Okay. Sorry, I'm just taking a little bit of a break, getting another live set up. I just want to say how much I appreciate everybody hanging out with me and joining me on my lives. Whoops. Okay, let's hope this works well. Let's see. Can you see what I'm doing? All right. So we're going to go. Okay. Yep, I'm getting it together. So red. And then we're going to go our gold. I'm glad you're still here. Thanks, Miss M. Okay. And then we're just going to do, can you see me above? I've got 2 lives going on. Looks like it's all good. So we'll see. We've got probably too much paint happening here. So but that's okay. Now, for those in the bird's eye view, I'm not able to do something. All right. Yep. Cannot think. Where's my burgundy? All right. So I've got turquoise, burgundy, turquoise, burgundy. Again. And then, oh, I need one more drop of burgundy here. Oops. Doesn't have to be perfect. You know, that's the joys. Oh, I'm going to make you fall. Sorry. The joys of doing abstract art. Now, not that you can't make mistakes in abstract art, because you sure can. But it's a little bit more forgiving, I think, than some of the other arts. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to tip. We'll see if the colors blend. It doesn't look like they're going to blend too much, which is fine because that's another style, right, of a puddle pour. But in some of the cases, that, which I do like, is the, I don't know what color to call it, that kind of orangey brown clay color, maybe. Sorry if you're not able to see what I'm doing. I actually quite like it. So, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I think that's part of my problem is I have to do things my way and the way I like them, or they end up not turning out the way I want them, which might sound funny, but that's the way it is. Okay. Just little by little, pour it off to the sides. I guess I didn't have quite enough paint on here because I like it when it rolls over the edges, but as you can see, I don't have a lot of extra paint for the sides, which, you know, it's not terribly bad, but I do like to have the sides of my tiles painted. What do you think so far?
Ophelia, I wish I could join tonight, but I'm in excruciating pain with my shoulder and I can barely move. Oh, that's okay. You just hang out. Hey, Tenny, what's up? Hey, Maddie. Kathleen, your phone has no audio.
Again. Thank you, Maddie. Appreciate it. Okay, we're going to try this one again. I don't know why it's been doing that. It's just been acting up my phone. Let's try it again. Oh, got to turn that around. There. Let's see. All right, so can you guys hear me now? I'm just going to keep this down like this until I find out if you can hear me, unless you're fine being on this live, but I have both just to, sometimes it's easier for people to see on this other one. So I'm going to hang it back up and hopefully you can hear me. And if not, oh, wait a second. Here's somebody. You can hear me now. Awesome. Thanks, Miss M. Appreciate it. So whichever one you feel like hanging out on, that's fine with me. Let me see if you can see properly. I can't really see what you can see. So we'll just go from here. Because also what I want to do with these over the head, what are they called? Bird's eye view. One's is cut them and post them onto my other channel, which is called Sassy Arts and Fashion. That's me as well. I want to grow that channel into just my clothing and arts channel. So that is my goal here. And then other people can come in and out as they want. But yeah. I might continue doing the arts on Kathleen's page as well. I'm not sure. But we will see. We will see. But before I do anything more with that one, I have to get 22 more subs on that page before I can do lives. I kind of like this one. And I like the base coat that's on there as well. So, and yeah, I did add a base coat, but it was very thin. This is a puddle paint. Kind of has the similar qualities of the other, but if I add more puddle paints dots, then with my overhead, my bird's eye view, I cannot see the comments at all. So if I'm not responding to you, that's why. Oops, sorry for making it wobbly. So what I'm going to do is find somewhere to put this painting so it can just dry, because I'm done with it. I'm done. I like it the way it is. The paint stayed very separate, which I'm fine with, except for the purple and gold. They kind of closed. And I'm getting a few cells here and there, which is kind of nice. But I won't really know how many cells I'm going to get. I don't think there's going to be an huge amount of cells on here, but only time will tell as it sits and dries. So we're just going to set this over here. Excuse my head for those in the... All right, so now we're going to look at, oh, that's lopsided, is it?
where it's drying there. Looks like it is. And if it is, it's not going to, oh yes, it's sitting on something. There we go, that's better. All right. So, in both channels, if you wouldn't mind putting a like on the video, that'd be great. I'm thinking I'm going to try the same colors, but with a different technique. So I'm going to just, oh, got paint in my hand. I'm just going to do a few different techniques with the same colors. Oops, which I find very fun. So we're not going to put much down for the base coat. Don't feel like we need that much. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a straight pour. And yeah, sorry for the people that are on my other live. You guys can feel free to chat with each other. And I hope you're able to see this well enough. Yeah, I think you can. So I'm thinking what I might be doing for my Wednesday night chats, unless I've got other people joining me on the chats, I'm just going to use my my phone and set it up this way so that it's just a little bit easier. But when people are joining me, for sure, then I'll do the StreamYard. Unless I just have one person join me, then I can still do the YouTube live streams on my phone. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And who knows, like I said, I might just do these on my other channel once I have 50 subscribers. So if you haven't checked out Sassy's Art and Fashion, check out that. I've only got 28 subscribers there. So feel free to check that out. And if you like the art, now I will be adding more videos little by little, but I've got more shorts, recent shorts than I do other things. So, okay. And this one. But don't leave here if you don't mind. Still hang out with me. So we're going to go purple. We're going to go champagne blue or turquoise. I think it's more of a blue color now. And then I did a oh, there's my burgundy right here. Burgundy. So I think everybody is on the overhead, which makes sense. It's easier to see the bird's eye view, which is fine. Okay, purple. Looks like there's a few gloopies in there, but okay. So we did purple. We did champagne. It's like a gold champagne color. And then we did our kind of turquoise blue color. Which I really like. And then we did our burgundy color. Ah, don't fall. Sorry. Sorry about that. I don't mean to send you on a roller coaster ride. Okay, and then we're going to do some burgundy. There were some chunks falling in there, so hopefully it won't be too bad. I'll just pluck them out on the tile. Now, I have two lives going on. One's an overhead live on my cell phone. One's through StreamYard, and it's the other one. So feel free to go on either of them
Okay, so I did purple. I'll do a little bit. No, did I do this one next? I think. Yes. Maybe? I don't know. Yes, that's what I did. For those of you on the vertical live, please put a like and converse with each other. I hope you're enjoying, or just sit back and enjoy. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to chat with you guys. What I might do is turn off my StreamYard one once I'm done this second tile. Oh, there's a bloopy. Get off there. Come on. Get off. Shoot. Well, hopefully it won't go in my painting. All right. Get off my finger. All right, so we're just going to try with this amount. It might not be quite enough, but it should be okay. So this is called, and I'm hoping you can see this well enough. Here we go. This is called a straight pour. Maybe it's even called a ribbon pour. I don't know. I've kind of forgot what all the names are called. And we'll just later compare the outcomes of both of the tiles once they're dry. We won't do that today. We'll do that maybe tomorrow or the next day. So each of them will have just their unique patterns, unique designs that are just, I love. I love this style of art. It's so satisfying. And this one, the paintings didn't stay apart, or the colors, as much as they did on the other one. And you can see a lot of the sparkly champagne, what is it called? Champagne pearl, which is quite nice. Now we're going to try to go down this way, not off the sides. Although, you know, I don't hate it when there's void, like the color on the bottom is left. Some void space. I don't mind that at all. But we are going to try to bring it down quite a bit and just, I don't know what you guys can see up top. Hopefully it'll do fine. So what I'm probably going to do here, seeing as there's not many on this live, send you to my other live that I have going on. That's the bird's eye view, the vertical live, and then you can see there what I'm doing. So these ones are more kind of like a marbled look, which they're quite nice. I quite enjoy them myself. And it looks like we might get some cells here, which will be nice. And hopefully you can see them up top. So there's some. Now, I want to make sure that the sides are covered, the corners are covered. Because otherwise it's just not finished. Now I do have other ones that I didn't pay attention to the sides. I have to retouch them up, but that just takes more time, right? So this is what we're going to do here. And this is from my other painting. Just want to make sure that all the sides are just nice and covered up. And I love it to have, you know, the design on it as well, the sides. So I really like this one. I'm not sure if it's not super thin.
So the next one, I'm going to do one of my blowouts. So it will be thinner. I don't need that anymore, but I am going to use the similar colors. Now you're going to see once I show you tomorrow. Oh, wait a second. Paint with Jane. Hey, Jane. Thanks for being here. Hi, thanks for tuning in earlier to my live stream. Nice to meet a fellow Canadian here. Yes, exactly. Thanks so much for being here. Now I am doing another stream on my phone, so it's a vertical. If you're wanting to join there, Jane, I don't know if you've gone already. But if you're still here, feel free to join on the other one. I'm going to shut this one down right now, and then I'm just going to keep my other one going. So I do have, like I say, a vertical live going. So I'm just going to turn this one down so that I can see comments on the other one. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.